Alright, okay, let's get these off. I feel silly.
Yngstr.
Hi you guys, my name is Zoe Amani and you're watching Aesthetic and Chill only on Blankpaper. Blah. Hi you guys, my name is Zoe Amani and you're watching Aesthetic and Chill only on Blankpaper. So today we have tea and it's not hot tea this time, it is iced tea and it's peach green tea with Thai lemongrass and mint. So that sounds promising. I've never tried this before, but we're about to see how you open this. Oh my gosh, that smells divine. Okay, I'm kind of excited about this. I think I have too much ice though. This is gonna be like way watered down. Wait, I want you guys to hear this because, you know, ASMR. Alright, I think that's good. Alright, moment of truth. That's really good. It's not super sweet, which is what the lady told me when I bought it, but it's pretty good. So anyways, today the topic at hand is graduation, and I know many of you guys who are in school are coming upon that time, whether it's high school graduation or college graduation. It's a very exciting time and it can also be like really stressful. So today I just wanted to kind of have a chill conversation with you guys about graduation, because I know during this time things can be going so fast you feel like you hardly have time to like process the fact that you may be graduating or like process what's going on. I think for high school it wasn't so stressful for me, or maybe it was and it's just so long ago I can't remember, but college was definitely stressful. I think sometimes it just takes having someone to like sit and talk to about it without it being a thing, because I feel like at that time pretty much everyone in your life has an opinion on it, so it's like hard to talk about because you're already stressed out, and sometimes hearing a lot of input can be overwhelming, if that makes sense. So I just felt like Aesthetic and Chill would be a very good show to discuss that topic in, because I feel like it's like a very chill environment to discuss graduation, which can be stressful, as I've established. I'm just curious, like, of you guys who are watching, like how many of you are in school, and if so, high school or college? Because I feel like the two can be like super different. I feel like for high school, usually around this time, depending on how prepared you are, you kind of have things lined up. You know what colleges you're considering, if you're considering college at all, whether you're taking like a gap year. For the most part, you tend to have things a little more figured out, like there's a little more of a clear timeline to things. If you have plans, you've probably planned them, is what I guess I'm trying to say. Whereas in college, when you're coming upon post-grad life, it really could be up in the air, especially depending on your major. Say if you're in, you know, medical school, like there's kind of a clear timeline for that, and like there's kind of a clear path of what you're probably going to do with your degree. Whereas if you're like me and you're, you know, getting a liberal arts degree, whether you're getting a degree in film, multimedia arts, fine arts, English, like your future can really kind of be up in the air. And for the first time in your life, you may have no idea what you're going to do, when for most of your life, things have kind of been mapped out to a certain degree. Yeah, I guess I'm curious of like what path some of you chose. If, you know, you're of college age, did you decide to go to college? Did you not decide to go to college? I know everyone's not able to go to college, so there's decisions to be made there about what then. I'm kind of the belief that there's not really like a wrong decision when it comes to going to college or not going to college, because I'm sorry if you can hear those sirens. Struggles of living in a city. But yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I don't really think there's like a wrong decision. I think it's a matter of like what you do with the time that you have. Like if you have a passion, if you have something you really want to do, then I think put in the work, and that is a valuable use of your time. I think some people are of the mindset like if you don't go to college, you're somehow bargaining with your life, or possibly even like wasting your life, or especially if you were good in school, a lot of people could potentially be disappointed in the decision not to go to college. But I think, you know, at the end of the day, we're human beings and there's like so many infinite possibilities of what we could potentially do with our lives. I don't think it should be limited to the timeline of like, oh, you have to go to college, especially if you have talents and skill sets that could take you other places, then why not explore those options? But I don't want to sound like I'm encouraging anyone to not go to college. If that's something that you want to do and something that you're able to do, then by all means. Anyways, I guess for me though, college was something that was never a question. I kind of just always assumed that I would go to college. Whereas like after college, I don't know if I'd really thought that far in detail. So by the time I graduated, or by the time graduation was coming upon me, and I realized I was getting a degree in one of those majors that was on the list of most useless degrees ever. Like this video or comment down below if you've ever read those lists and if you have one of those majors, because oh my god, like who do those people think they are that make those lists? If you like philosophy and it's important to you, I mean, philosophy is an important one, but yeah, your degree isn't useless. I will say that college is not the only place you can get that information, because there are public libraries, there are online courses and things that you can take. So college is not the only option. College is not the only way to gain an education in those areas, but because you have a degree in something that's not guaranteed to make you loads of money doesn't mean your degree is useless. Don't let anyone get you down about what you decided to study in school. That can be a rabbit hole, and I think there were definitely times that I questioned what I was in school for, not because I didn't love it, but because I was wondering like, maybe this wasn't like the most stable path to choose. At the end of the day, study what you love and something that you're genuinely like good at, that you feel like you are called to do, because no matter how hard it gets, you will be satisfied with the fact that you pursued your passions. Whereas if you study something else that you don't like and you pursue a path that you hate, then when things get hard, you're not gonna have anything to support you. You're not gonna feel that sense of purpose of like, why am I doing this? Whereas if you study something that you love and there is a strong why behind it, when things get hard, you'll be able to encourage yourself through that. That's just my personal advice. I mean, I think everyone has their reasons. Go with what's important to you. I think you have to make your decision based on that and not based on what people are gonna think, or just because you think something will guarantee you a certain end. Because yeah, everything's not always guaranteed in life, so. But yeah, if any of you are in college or plan on going to college and you're in high school, let me know what you're majoring in or what you plan on majoring in, because I'm really interested to know. I always find it like interesting hearing what people are studying, because you think of like the more typical majors like in the sciences, but there's like some really fascinating degrees and like things you can study that like you wouldn't even think of. A lot of times people can go through life not even knowing that something's a thing that they can do and that they can study. So either my freshman or sophomore year of high school, I found out film was like a thing that you can study in school. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know what like people in film did. Let me know down below if any of you guys would be interested in knowing what film school was like, and you know, maybe if that's something some of you may be interested in studying in college. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below, because that'd actually be a really cool video to make, just kind of discussing like how my film school experience was, and like if that's something that would be helpful to you guys. I guess I'll just talk briefly about stress, how I manage stress in college, and how I would do things differently maybe, because I think I was actually really bad at managing my stress when I was in college. Like, I was not good at it. I turned to things like binge eating and procrastination and yeah, just stuff that was like not healthy. I do have other ways of coping with stress now that I didn't access as much back then. Don't sit in your own filth. Like, that sounds really gross. I don't mean that like literally, but you know, sometimes when you're like, your room's a mess because you've been studying for 3 days straight or whatever it is, you know, especially around graduation time, because you're trying to possibly maintain a certain GPA or graduate with a certain GPA, so everything feels very now or never, and there are midterms and finals, and during those times you can really start to neglect yourself, and even if it's like you're not really focusing on school, because I know sometimes people's way of coping with that is to do the very opposite. It's not to dive into their studies, but to like procrastinate. But I feel like at the same time, it's never like in a healthy way. It's never in a way that's like caring for yourself. At least not for me and my friends. We were like, we would just like, I don't know, procrastinate together, but we'd all be like stressed out and we'd look so tired and grody. If you're gonna procrastinate, use your procrastination to do useful things, like clean your room, take a shower, eat a hot meal. Like, if you're going to procrastinate, plan your procrastination and like make it worth it. Like, do stuff that's like really going to make you feel better, and that's not just gonna make you feel guilty and like, what did I just do with my time and I still have all this stuff to do. That's my advice. That's at least what I would do differently. I would like care for myself. Employers aren't gonna hire you based on your GPA. Don't add stress to your life for those things. If it's more important to you to be at peace in those times, then be at peace. Don't force yourself to be stressed over something because you think it's so important. I do believe things will just work themselves out. In my experience, at least, my academic achievements haven't meant as much post-college as I thought they would. I think it's good to have standards, but if it's to the point that it's affecting your health because of stress, I don't think that's worth it. So that's just my 2 cents. Plan post-grad. That's definitely like a thing you should definitely do. You don't want to graduate and then be like, oh my God, what am I doing? But don't stress about it. But plan. Planning is a good thing, and it's definitely important. And while yes, plans change or things can get interrupted, there's nothing wrong with having a plan. I could have definitely planned better for my post-grad life and took more things into consideration. But ultimately, like, I'm not unsatisfied with how things turned out. There was definitely a portion of post-grad life that was rough. You know, I was living at home and I didn't really know where I was going from there. Things were rough. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, post-grad life can be some of the most confusing years of your life, I think, even though I haven't lived that much further past that. But I'm assuming it gets better from here, I hope. I feel like I'm on the rise from post-grad life. Like, it was a rough like year or two, like after graduating now. Like, it was not, I'm not gonna even lie to you guys. But the good thing is you get through it. Like, it does pass. You're gonna be okay. And yeah, things are gonna work out. Yeah, I hope this video was chill. Oh my God, like, this is episode 1 officially of Aesthetic and Chill, you guys. Like, was this good? Was this, I don't know. I feel like I won't know till I get this into editing. By the way, I want to let you guys know, I was so heartbroken the other day because I accidentally deleted one of my favorite videos from my YouTube channel. I was on my phone, and I guess I'm not as acquainted with using the YouTube app on my phone as I thought I was, but I thought I was removing it from a playlist, but apparently I was removing it from my channel, like I was deleting it. And then I went to add it to another playlist and it told me my video was deleted, or user has removed this video, and I was just like, what? I'm like, not even gonna lie, like I legit cried, you guys, because it was my episode 1 of season 2 of the mood board. So the one that I filmed at the coffee shop, if you guys recall, and apparently there's no way to recover a video that you deleted from YouTube, and I was really bummed because that video had a lot of views and it had gotten really good reception, and it was just one of my favorite videos in general. Like, I was just so proud of it. So I'm gonna re-upload it. I'm not sure when, probably sometime after I upload this video, well, clearly. Yeah, I just asked that you guys show it some love. I know it's probably been seen by most of you already, but if you could just watch it again, you don't even have to like watch it, but just like click it when you see it and like leave it on. You can mute it if you'd like. But yeah, I'm just really sad about it, but I'm gonna re-upload it, you guys. If there's anything that you guys would be interested in seeing, let me know. Just basically like, don't be shy in the comment section, guys. I love getting comments from you guys. Like, it literally makes me so happy. Like, it brightens my day so much. So if you're watching, do not be shy. I would love to hear what you have to say on anything. Like, you can like talk about your cat if you want, random stuff. Also, if you'd like to answer my questions, that'd be really cool too. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This was like a really fun episode to film. First official episode of Aesthetic and Chill, you guys. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.
Yeah.